Greetings, YouTube. Today I'd like to talk about the trailer for the new movie coming out, Logan, which is supposed to be the last time Hugh Jackman will play the character of Wolverine or Logan, or as his name is, James. Um, and I don't think I have ever in all my life encountered a better pairing of a trailer and a song ever. If you will pardon the pun, it was note perfect. Johnny Cash's Hurt is quite possibly the greatest cover ever recorded, bar none. No one put more into that song, nor was it more perfectly suited to an artist than Cash's version of Hurt. And it was the perfect choice for this trailer. So kudos. As a sneak preview, I thought this was brilliant. I'm hoping that whatever we end up with for the full trailer does as good a job. I was deeply disappointed with the full trailer for the film, The Magnificent Seven. The little preview, the little short snippet, sneak preview kind of thing with the House of the Rising Sun, awesome. The full trailer was very dull. I still need to do a review of that movie. But we have Hugh Jackman playing an older Wolverine. One with the shakes. One who seems to be depending on chemicals to keep the pain away. Because as someone in the Big Blue pointed out recently when I was reading about this trailer, Logan's mutant power, or his main mutant power besides his senses, is healing. For him to use his power, he has to be injured. And he has no immunity to pain. I have a small inkling of idea what being in constant pain is like, because I suffer from neuropathy. And to know that his would be far worse than that. Every time he wants to pop those claws, he's going to have to hurt himself again, again, and again. It would make one acerbic, I guess. Maybe even a little cynical. And I thought this was an excellent trailer. It was well paced. It had enough high points, just a touch of humor here and there. It was very well laid out, and it kept a nice rhythm of action going. And it presented a world where the mutants are on the edge of extinction. And while I think this is an excellent trailer, and I think it completely encapsulates that kind of possible future for the Marvel Universe, because there's 1,001 different timelines and storylines and what have you, alternate universes in Marvel. This isn't a film that I really have much interest in. And here's why. For me, I have always considered Marvel mutants to be an analogy for the gay community. The vast majority of mutants look like everyone around them, just ordinary, average citizens. You can't tell they're mutants. You can't tell by looking at Logan. You can't tell by looking at Jubilee. You can't tell by looking at most of the mutants. They just look like us. And that's why it's such a perfect analogy. Now, some of the mutants are unable to hide who they are. And there are some very flamboyant and out there gay people. But for the majority of them, it's just who they are. And they look just like us. And in this universe, the bigots have won. The mutants are almost gone. And whenever anyone is persecuted because they are ostracized or discriminated against, whoever's doing that harassment, that abuse, that hounding, hunting, the prison guards and concentration camps, the assault squads, the informants, all those people are the bad guys. And all the people who support them by remaining quiet, by letting it happen, they're morally implicated as well. There's a piece of film from the end of World War II, and in it, the Allies have rounded up some of the local townspeople to a concentration camp. And they made them stand there and look at what the camp was. And the camera pans from the pile of bodies to the townspeople and back to the bodies in one unbroken shot to show the world that these people were witnesses to this. Witnesses to what they had let silently take place. And I no more want to see a world where the mutants have been driven to extinction than I want to see a film about a world where the Christian Reconstructionists or the Catholic Opus Dei have succeeded in establishing a theocracy in America and have imposed sectarian law upon the land. It's too depressing. I don't want to live in that kind of a world in real life. And I'll die fighting it. And I don't want to live in that world in my head as a form of entertainment. That's why I haven't seen the second of the reboot X-Men movie. I liked First Class. It's flawed, but I liked First Class. But I didn't see the second one because I don't want to live in that world. I don't want to see America being torn apart by conflict. Because I don't want to live there in my head. Because I would project myself into that world. In the world of Logan, I could potentially still be alive. I just don't imagine I would be. Because I'm going to be with the mutants. Because they deserve it. So, it's an excellent trailer. I think it does exactly what it's supposed to do. I'm really glad we have it. I just find the whole setting very, very depressing. And I just, no matter how good Hugh Jackman may be in this final role, I don't know if I can ever watch it.